chair now recognizes Mr. Foss, our final panelist, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman Huffman, Ranking Member Bentz, and members of the subcommittee for holding this hearing today and for the opportunity to testify on behalf of the state of Idaho, Department of Lands. I'm Craig Foss, Idaho State Forester, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today regarding the relationship of drought, wildfire, and our federal, state, and private forests. As State Forester for the Idaho Department of Lands, I oversee the Forestry and Fire programs for the state of Idaho. IDL staff provide professional assistance to the citizens of Idaho, enabling them to use, protect, and sustain their natural resources while protecting soil and water quality, reducing the risks of catastrophic wildfire, and providing access to necessary use of fire for forest restoration and community protection. Idaho's forest lands are essential to providing drinking water for all Idahoans. Healthy forests bring increased water supplies through snow retention in mountain headwaters and increased stream shading. Unhealthy and fire-damaged forests bring water quality and quantity issues. Healthy, resilient forests can withstand naturally occurring disturbances such as insect and disease outbreaks, wildfire, and drought. Idaho's national forests comprise 80% of our state's forest land. Of these more than 20 million acres of federal forests, 12.8 million are designated as suitable for management. And of those 12.8 million acres, 75%, more than 8 million acres, are in declining condition, leaving them at high risk of insect disease and wildfire mortality. Idaho, like much of the West, is experiencing wildfire seasons that are 30 to 60 days longer due to the changing climate. We can't change the weather, but we can change the condition of our forests. In Idaho, we've entered into shared stewardship and good neighbor authority agreements with the goal of doubling the number of acres treated and restored on our most at-risk federal forest lands. Adjacent industrial and family forest land will also be treated, assuring landscape-scale forest health improvements. These agreements involve a wide array of federal, state, county, NGO, and other private interests. Treatments will include harvest of commercially viable forests, prescribed fire on landscapes that are not suitable for mechanical treatments, and reforestation with suitable forest species. Federal and state nurseries have capacity, but they lack funding to significantly increase seedling production to meet the increased reforestation needs across the West. The goal of reforestation is removal of dead and dying trees and the thinning of overcrowded forests and ladder fuels contributing to wildfire spread, thus assuring the remaining healthy trees have access to increasingly limited water supplies and making more water available for aquifer recharge. Idaho is fortunate to have a strong forest industry with forestry consultants, logging contractors, lumber mills, and seedling nurseries serving an integral role in this restoration effort. It will take many years to address the extensive restoration work needed to restore and protect our forested watersheds, both in Idaho and throughout the Western United States. This can't be accomplished without consistent national policy support. It will require increased funding for climate change research, active forest management, wildfire mitigation, increased use of prescribed fire, and reforestation. Additionally, the Trillion Trees Act, the Resilient Federal Forests Act, the Treating Tribes and Counties as Good Neighbors Act, the Rural Forest Markets Act, and the National Prescribed Fire Act all contain important policy and funding tools needed by federal and state forestry agencies engaged in these essential forest restoration efforts. These are all important policy initiatives, and the more they can be streamlined, the more efficiently the directives can be implemented by agencies on the ground. The critical point that I want to stress today is that managed forests are healthy forests. They're better able to withstand wildfire, pests, and drought, and they're more capable of restoring carbon, providing clean air, water, wildlife habitat, economic and recreational opportunities, and countless other benefits. Forests, water, and people are dependent upon one another. I look forward to answering your questions today. And again, I thank you for the opportunity to testify.